out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones out.
MLU, the show. For men like you, what going on, MLU?
What it do? Welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back.
MLU, the show.
Back.
What's going on, MLU? Summertime vacations or reunion transport? Doesn't matter. Come cruise with K&T and the K&T family. Built on quality service and transportation. Rent from one of their fleet of 15 passenger vans. Cool, comfortable, and you know it's clean. Mention MLU the show and get $25 off your next rental. Book online or by phone. Tell them MLU sent you. That's K&T Transit, located in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. A friend to all Mississippi residents. Come cruise with K&T.
Welcome.
Your boy Wontae and your boy Turkmatic Jason.
That's crazy. No, dog. I can't even let you finish the intro off that Turkmatic. Man, you know, man, for people who don't know, you know what I'm saying? I already got the nickname. I don't even think they even know that I got that nickname, which I hate that joint.
Unless we talked about it on the old episodes.
Man, bro, as a growing man coming up in public school, inner city school, JPS, whatever. Man, I think everybody in the got. You know, I think roasting is just a rite of passage for you roasting and getting roasted.
Yeah.
So, you know, of course, people just give you random nicknames, and I got stuck with Turkey, which I still don't.
Well, you gotta tell them what was going on.
So I was up in class, and it was this cat, you know, RIP to that cat. I think he ended up passing a couple years ago. So we,
Yeah.
nah, that was Rashad. You know, big Rashad.
Yeah.
So we was in class, and everybody was introducing a senior project. I don't think you had senior project because you was in CDC.
Yeah, I was CDC.
So I was in senior project, and I made the crazy, but I guess it wasn't crazy, but I introduced myself as Jason T. Nelson. Man, them cat got out.
What the T stand for?
Tetrazzini. Then somebody, you know, again, RP to my guy said turkey. And ever since then, it been locked in. I think the only person that still call me turkey, man, is your wife. And she say Turkums, which is kind of it's a little bit better. So I'm like, all right.
Oh no, Turkum sound like a stripper name or something.
Man, that's sick. Pause. It's sick. And then
that's how she be saying it too. That's
like,
how she say it.
Turkums?
She like, hello, Turkums. Oh my goodness. Every time I hear, I just be like, "Hey, bro,
man, high school was tough, bro. High school was some tough days, dog. But anyway, bro, man, speaking of tough, so we all know the GOAT debate has been going on since, you know, the king has entered in the league.
Who's the king?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's start off.
King Jesus.
That's right. Let me start off by saying this. I don't believe there is the greatest of all time. I don't think you can do that in sports, especially like basketball. I don't think you can do a greatest of all time in sports.
Get to the point.
So
get to the point.
They recently announced that the number 23, because of LeBron James, will never be worn by anybody else ever again. So this man got.
But is that real though? Is that credible,
bro? Yes, bro.
Or was it just like some?
Yes. What else does this do? What else does this dude have to do?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, check it out. And if it ain't credible,
I remember seeing it. But I just don't know if it was credible.
I think it was on ESPN page, or it was on one of the reporters' page or something.
You must look at CTSPN Antonio Brown page.
Man, I don't know nothing about that.
Don't ever go look at it.
Man, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of Antonio Brown and his daily news because I bet it's a bull job.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah, bro. But when we talk about even if that isn't real, what else does LeBron James have to do to be considered the greatest of all time? The man has outdone Jordan in every statistical category outside of winning 6 championships.
Oh wait. Hold on. Cause you should have fact checked this now. Cause they said to honor LeBron and Michael.
All right, well, I still stay about what I said. I still stay about like, what else this cat got to do? And again, I'm not a one who believes there's a greatest of all time. But if there is a greatest of all time, it definitely should be LeBron James. This dude, 18 years old. Man, what you was doing when you was 18?
In college.
A freshman. Starting college. Figuring out the meal plan. Trying to figure out what my classes were. This man got drafted to be the leader of a franchise. What you was doing at 22?
Still in college.
Probably finna get ready and go to graduate school. You probably, you know what I'm saying? You thinking about starting a family. You know what I'm saying? Getting work and stuff done. Well, my guy, you know what I'm saying?
Not so fast, my friend.
Man, you think, bro, 22, bro, I'm just getting out of school, or I'm starting my last year in college.
If anything, I was scared. If anything,
bro, this dude took a professional basketball team in a span of 4 years and took them to the finals. Got swept, but he took them to the finals. Man, bro, there's no other cat doing that, bro.
We won't see it in our lifetime.
Yeah,
maybe
you seen another Jordan.
Long time from now.
You seen another Jordan in the Vince Carters and the T Macs and the AIs and the Kobe Bryant. Come on, bro. We all know them cats is offspring of Jordan. When you look at all them cats, they got essence of Jordan all over them.
I mean, all the good players got, traits and they model their game after a lot of the great people, but only one person I would say is Jordan, like legit carbon copy almost, and that's Kobe Bryant.
Proves my point. You have not seen another LeBron James in 20 some odd years this man been playing. You ain't seen another really LeBron James before him.
I think the closest person to LeBron,
Scotty.
Well, no, I'm talking about now. Like that has a similar game, but it's a little better offensively. It's probably
don't do it. I thought you were finna say Luka. I was about to say.
I was about to say Luka.
Bruh, stop there, bruh.
But listen to what I'm saying. I said offensively. Offensively, he a little better.
I'm talking about overall game, bro.
No, ain't nobody got like the total like LeBron. Don't nobody have that. But that's why I said Luka. That's what I was trying to say. Luka is the closest because the way he play offense, how he can see the court.
We can debate that LeBron James is probably the most perfect basketball player we've ever seen. And when I say perfect, I mean all overall. That man can shoot enough of the three to be good at it. That man can run the point guard. He can guard 1 through 5. He got a mid-game, post-game. Basketball IQ is at the roof. Joker can pass. This dude is the number one. He is the number one scorer of all time. Man, dude might hit 50,000 points before he leave. He might hit 50. And then this dude is also going to be in the top 3 of assists all time. Bro, that's ridiculous. And he might finish top 10, or I think he might already be top 10 in rebounds. But the dude is like, man, what else you want, bro? What else you want?
I mean,
if I had to give the title to anybody, man, I can't fairly say that Michael Jordan, bro, is the greatest of all time. He may be the most transcendent. He may be the most popular. But when it comes to the most complete basketball player ever made, bro, it ain't. I can't. I just can't debate this no more. I can't do it, and I definitely don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna say I don't respect nobody's opinion, but I respectfully, non-respectfully, respect anybody's opinion who was born in 1992 on up, talking about Jordan the GOAT. You wasn't watching. You wasn't watching basketball.
We weren't watching it, but the way that people talk, the casual fan talks about Michael Jordan, he was like that for real.
For sure.
It's just hard, to be like, oh, now I'm not gonna argue because I feel like it could go to LeBron or Jordan at this point. LeBron had he got longevity over Michael, and that's cool and that's helped his career a lot in terms of the GOAT debate. But I mean, I ain't gonna. It's probably something I ain't gonna debate no more. It's just like Jordan was like that. Jordan really revolutionized basketball.
For sure. Yeah.
From western, from the west to the east, to China. So, but I still feel unpopular opinion.
Uh-oh.
Steph Curry don't get enough love.
Oh, you think he need to be in the GOAT conversation?
Why not?
I think it go back again to an overall game. Steph Curry is probably going to play.
Let's think about this.
Okay.
He'll suspect on defense. We know that.
Super.
But he revolutionized a part of basketball.
Absolutely.
And he got 4 rings.
For sure.
And he got the Olympic medals too.
Okay.
I think he got 1 or 2. He got 2.
LeBron got 4 though.
Yeah, I mean LeBron been in the league long. To my 4 rings or 4 medals?
He got 4 rings.
Well, I know. Nobody's gonna ever not say LeBron not in the GOAT debate. I'm saying Curry should probably. It's a real unpopular opinion, and I don't know why.
Yeah, you was cranking this up last before we took our lit sabbatical. You was talking about Curry being in the GOAT debate.
I think, bro, when you think about everybody else you put in the GOAT debate, they got rings. They revolutionized the game. Whether they played good defense or they couldn't catch or whatever, they did something that made basketball go from here to here. Steph Curry literally has this whole generation, even including the big man, shooting threes.
Yeah.
And I just think I'm not gonna debate anybody on it because I get their point, but I just think it's kind of like it might be kind of we missing the point if he don't get no type of credit. I feel like,
well, and that's why I go back and say, man, that there really can't be a greatest of all time, specifically in basketball. I know I said sports before, but I think we can all agree that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback to ever play. I think we can all agree with that. If
you want to be technical,
maybe it's some other cats in there that's like pushing for the crown that you probably can make a debate that, Patty Mahomes, 3 Super Bowls, 5 years. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Better armed than Brady. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more talented than Brady. You know what I'm saying? You could probably put Peyton, I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? There's some cats in there, but we can.
I never will get the whole because somebody did it at such a young age. I don't get why they should be in the GOAT conversation, especially when the person that's leading the GOAT conversation has as many rings as they do.
Yeah, but
I don't understand it because it's like, and even your boy Shady McCoy, he be saying it now too. He's like, man, you gotta chill. Like, we don't, even with Drake May, like, I'm a Patriots guy, right? Yeah. But like, if he win the Super Bowl, I'm not finna sit right here and be like, oh my God, he's just our next great thing. Like, bro, you won the Super Bowl your second year. Let's see what you do down. That's impressive.
I feel
That's
that.
impressive.
I feel that.
But let's see what you do
But
down in your career.
But
look at Patrick Mahomes. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Got them Super Bowls, right?
3 on.
3 Super Bowls. I ain't gonna take away from him, bro. 3 Super Bowls. Let's now. What if he never wins a Super Bowl again? Which is a high possibility.
So can I?
Because that Chiefs team ain't gonna be what it was them years he was winning.
So can I combat that with something? You know something I did not
step up.
You know something I did not recognize. So Tom Brady, he get them 3 chips. Like I think he win 2 back to back. Then they skip a year and then they win another. So he get like 3 and 4 years.
They win 1, skip a year, win 2 in a row, and then win a couple years.
It went like 10 years. It went like 10 years without you getting another ring.
Well, yeah, win another ring, but we went back in a few years later to play the Giants.
When Plexico Birds,
we lost, and then we went back a few years later, played the Giants again.
So in that moment, so what if? And again, we never know. But let's think about Brady in that span, because people were saying like the dynasty was kind of over, because it was like 10 years that y'all. Because you know who ate on Brady clock. Eli ate twice. Peyton ate. Peyton may have ate twice. Drew ate. Big Ben ate, I think, maybe once. So it was a span. It was a span when the AFC was like when other quarterbacks was eating. But I say all that to say, what if Mahomes was kind of like at that moment? Because they ain't gonna do nothing next year. We know that, unless Mahomes miraculously come. Now if he win a Super Bowl with that team next year, then hey, we gonna have to. Tom Brady gonna have to take a seat, bro.
No.
If he after all he's done one day, and he take that Chiefs team, bro, to the Super Bowl and win, how is it not? Like, let me ask you something. Let me ask you this then, since we into it.
I told you if he gets 6 to Brady 7, I can consider it. But 3-4 Super Bowls, and 3-4 Super Bowls to 7.
What about how he got them though? Does that matter? Like how he got them?
No.
Like LeBron, like LeBron James coming back down 3-1. They don't give it like that championship like some kind of hierarchy.
That's cool.
Hey man, man.
That's cool. Like I think in the moment, like in history, yes, that's cool. But that's not the same thing, because LeBron been in the GOAT debate for a long time.
But I'm saying, like
Pat Mahomes.
I'm saying if he already got his rings, right? So Pat got 3. If next year this man had like a Rudy Poo team, I'm talking about like we Travis Kelce might be retiring. If he don't, he should. You know, he really ain't got nobody. If that man take that team to the Super Bowl, bro, and win, you gotta be like,
Tom Brady already did that.
I mean, but that was kind of the Patriot way. Y'all,
I'm just saying. So why people glazing Pat? Like,
because that'd just be an impressive win, dog. I mean, think about that.
Why would it be impressive if somebody already did?
What team has Tom Brady did it with where he didn't have like nobody? Like he had a Rudy Poo team.
Oh, the first like 3 every Super Bowl besides the one with Tampa Bay. Now the first couple he had a good defense. He got a good defense, but
I mean,
when they won the Super Bowl against Falcons,
now he done had Gronk a few years now.
Yeah, but Gronk was declining way before. Gronk wasn't the same after that Giants Super Bowl, the second one.
I feel
and then go look. I really try to be unbiased, but it's gonna be hard for me to say Patrick Mahomes is a GOAT over somebody, my favorite player ever, and to have 7 rings to 3. I don't care if you won 3 rings your first 3 seasons. This the thing. Can you do it? Can you do it 5 more times? Can you do it 4 more times?
So they got a.
Tom Brady went to 10 Super Bowls, bro.
He lost 3 on. He lost 3.
Yeah, and he won 7.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Come on,
though,
man.
saying,
what are we
though,
talking about?
I'm just saying. I think.
What are we talking about, man?
I think there should.
Yeah, you ain't gonna convince me.
I think there should be some credit put to like, dang,
you
man.
get credit. You get credit. Good job.
And I
That's
think,
impressive.
and I think they should put, especially if you have done great things before. Like, come on, bro. I ain't saying dude is the greatest of all time. Tom Brady.
He been to 5. He been to 5 Super Bowl.
Tom Brady is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But my whole point is, I think, I don't know, man.
That timeline. I can consider the timeline if you are winning, like you keep winning. Like he might not ever get back to the Super Bowl. Like the Chiefs probably won't be. Look, I'm just saying. We got to think about the team Patrick Mahomes had. Okay,
I feel like
and Travis Kelce. If they don't get another. Travis Kelce was the reason the offense was like it was. No disrespect to Pat, but Travis Kelce was so smart and kept the game as it should be, simple. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes back there doing ballet, and Travis Kelce then already found the hole in the zone to sit, and he there, and then he catch the ball and get 15 yards, and then like, not take no credit for Patrick Mahomes, great quarterback of this generation, but I think the GOAT is that guy of 12 in Foxborough. This is just what it is.
Fair, yeah.
This is what it is, and I'm going strictly off like take my fandom out of it. Just to go to the Super Bowl 10 times, Jason.
And some people don't. And some people never go. Some people never sniff the playoff.
Like Patrick Mahomes, it's cool that man went to the Super Bowl that many times, so young in his career. But can you keep going back? Tom in New England kept going back. They kept going back. Like, that's why the Patriots so hated now. They was tired of seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean,
they was sick of us. That man, look, they still sick of us, and we just not getting back decent.
Well, I put it to you like this: I'm just happy Philly gave Brady his last Super Bowl loss, so it's all good. So
he didn't give us his last
Super Bowl loss. Yes, it was.
Oh, I mean, his last Super Bowl loss. Yeah, sure. But he won his last Super Bowl though.
Yeah, respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Yeah, you got to put some respect on TB12.
Bro, I literally just said he the GOAT, bro.
You don't never put no respect on TB12 since I known you.
Go back and check the film, bro.
You said quarterback.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time. What you trying to say outside of that?
He the greatest football player of all time.
Man, stop that, bro. We got
get that athleticism and all that stuff out of there, bro.
Podcast to deal with, bro. I ain't finna.
Yeah.
You said this man the greatest football player ever, brother. Stop that, bro.
I ain't excluding athleticism and all that stuff. Because he's a quarterback. But Tom Brady it's clear as day now. It's single-handedly the reason.
Yeah, he's the greatest quarterback of all time. Yeah. How is this man the greatest football player ever one time? Man, chat. I don't know what to be. I can't be saying, but chat. Put it in the chat or whatever. Whatever going on, bro.
They don't. Well, yeah, we talking to older people, so they wouldn't know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Man, speaking of getting older, dog, I think they go right into our podcast episode, man. So we getting older. Over the last probably 2 years, man, we done talked a lot about how we grew up. We done talked about fatherhood, man. We done talked about marriage. We done talked about money, yeah. Maybe that'll be a future episode. We talked about our careers, man. We talked about our highs and our lows, mental health and everything else like that. And I think all that has driven the topic for tonight. And the title of that topic is Death in Development. So I believe, as we all know, as we are continuing to grow, not just in our debates about who the GOAT is, not just in our, opinions about parenting or anything else like that, but most so in the fact of our own development. I think there's an understanding, and if not, you know, on mind sharing my opinion that there has to be some death in your development. Why is that? Because there's a lot of things that we go through that we got to grow through. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we come up against that we have to build up a character to overcome. And a part of building character, if we were just talking about sports, one of the greatest things that sports, I think, teaches young people, I think that teaches anybody, is that you're going to take a loss. Like, you're going to face somebody who is stronger than you. You're going to face somebody who is more athletic than you. Pat Mahomes. You're going to face somebody, man, that's just... Man, I almost said your line from that song, man, but I'm waiting till it drop. But you gonna come up against things like that. And I think if you refuse to die to certain things, I think if you refuse to die to certain habits, if you refuse to die to certain ideologies and certain ways of thinking, is that you can never develop into the person that you want to be. For example, I ain't tell you this one time, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on air. Man, my two little boys, they were on 10 today. They weren't really on 10. I kind of just was like, one of them days where you didn't just feel like it. You know what I'm saying? And so
Me too.
My youngest son come out the back room hollering. I mean, full scream. Turns out that they was in there roughhousing, and he busted his lip, blood come down his shirt. So I'm like, all right, that is it. And then kind of my initial reaction, I'm looking for my other son, trying to figure out what happened. Keep in mind, he catch up 4. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of raised my voice a little bit, and my son, my oldest son, he trying to kind of get away from the situation. So he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, or this is that and third. And anyway, it took my wife kind of pulling me to the side and saying, just always remember that you set the tone for how the house is. So if it's already chaotic and then you come in there trying to, be even more chaotic, you're going to turn the situation as you as the person that got some rational emotions, you know what I'm saying, you turn the situation into something greater than what it's supposed to be. Now, here's the development in that. I could have told my wife, man, I ain't trying to hear that. Them joker been doing a lot. I ain't trying to hear all that. This is that and third. And I kind of did at first. I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I'm like, you know how it is, bro. Sometimes you want to come in there and,
I always try to save him, man.
What's they said? Rah killer. Hey, with the rah. Hey, with all that lullaby and rocking them to sleep, man.
Not when we're trying to teach lessons. We're trying to teach lessons.
Still got to get done. But here's the development as the dad, is understanding that my wife was right in the sense that when there's something like that that's happening, you as the dad have to come in and you have to assess. You have to see, all right, bro, what's going on here? Is that it? But that take a lot, man, because I want to do stuff my way. That's just it. That's just really what it is. And I think the depth in that for my own personal fatherhood is understanding that things don't always have to be, Jason, how you think they should be. You know what I mean? Because if you go around trying to navigate and fix things into a whole the way that you want them, then you're gonna be sadly disappointed and ultimately frustrated, man. So Wontae, man, and you can pick any part of your life, being a husband, being a counselor, being a dad, son, whatever it's like that. Man, where do you feel like, man, you are developing. And to ask another question on top of that, how in your development are you dying?
How am I developing? Am I dying?
Yeah, as you developing, what's some in your life like, bro?
I think the biggest thing is fatherhood.
Yeah. I gotta ask this. Let's ask this for the group. Man, what you think you struggle with in fatherhood with? Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, you can ask me the same question back, cause I already know what my joint is. I already know what my joint is.
I think just patience, man. Just patience is I struggle with crying. I know, developmentally that they do certain things, they don't understand certain things, but man, God. Like, I want you to the passion that I got behind looking at my son and telling him to do something. He looking at me, the oldest son, and he looking at me like, and I know you know how to do it because we done it before.
Yeah,
and I seen you do it, and so now you just looking at me like,
yeah, bro,
like what you talking about, and then you start to do it, but do it in such a way, and it
make it fire you up, boy.
And I'm like, bro, I'm about to crack. So like, so my patience. I be praying to God. I be like, God, please, because I know it's some like we done said this many times before. I done said this many times before. There's just some things out there I didn't reacted. I'm just like, you ain't had to do all that.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm every day I'm dying to the old me.
Zilla. Zilla knocking at the door.
And I don't want to, like, I was praying before we got on, and I was like, I said my prayer, God, don't let me ruin my kid, cause
oh yeah, bro,
and I couldn't wait to get on the pod to tell you, like, I had a hard week this week, just in that aspect, just patience and
not at work, like just as a dad, like
this is a dad, just parenting,
sure. For sure.
Everything else is everything else is everything else, because it's like I'm only responsible for what I'm responsible for, but with my kids, it's like I'm responsible for you becoming a great person.
Yeah,
I want you to be a great person. I want you to understand certain things. I want you to understand certain things, how it's gonna be ran in this house. And so, and my wife was just talking to me. She was like,
"Yep,
bad too."
Bad too.
She said,
I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of this stuff. I'm sick of it, Chad.
I said, man, I'm good. I just
hold on, bro. Time out, bro. Man, we was watching the movie last night, bro. I gotta tell you this, bro. So, man, she was talking Cad Buddy, bro. Man, you know the movie Tarzan, right? Mm-hmm. By the way, probably the greatest Disney movie ever. All around, probably the greatest one ever. So there's a scene. Y'all know this. Y'all older cats that listen to the pod. There's a scene where Carla, the mama gorilla, go get Tarzan, and she wrestle with the leopard. What's she doing up there anyway? I don't know, but how you hear this baby from like 500 yards away? Anyway, go up there, get the kid, bring the kid back. Ain't let the head gorilla know nothing. Just popped up with this little baby. And I get it.
Baby.
And I get it. You
mom instincts.
We want to be real sensitive because she lost a child. So like we get it. So she bring the Joker back. And that Joker, this big gorilla come walking out that thing. And he say, look, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Being real calm, because you know how we start off like, hey, we can't have him because we don't even know where he at. You gonna have to take him back. She's like, what, you want to just leave him out there? And I know they look at gay. I'm like, yeah, leave that man out there, cause bro, we can't take this man in here, bro. And she kept pestering. My guy rose up, boom, and looked her dead in the face, and she looked that man dead in the face, and my wife over there clapping, like, you doing all that yelling for nothing. So I'm like, I know you ain't like referencing me over here, cause I'll make stuff shake. Don't be like, watch the movie. Cause don't play that in here.
Leave that on the screen.
Like, cause I like
we good.
Like we straight.
We good, right? You know.
And so when I was thinking about your wife talking about you, that's all I thought about. Cause she loved that part in that movie. But go ahead, bro. Your wife was talking to you.
Yeah, she just told me like, man, you know, you be. She was joking, but I get what she was saying. She was like, you be acting like you don't want to be around. I said no. I said I do. It's just
a lot.
It's a lot because I'm trying to be dad, and I wanna be the more fun and stuff. But it's just right now I'm not in a place where I can just kind of sit back and let the boys kind of like when they because.
Come on, bro. That's why we're here, bro. It made you show.
The whining, the crying, like, especially like my wife is like, the boys will be, you know, with me running around me, whatever, playing, and my wife will be, you know, on the couch doing, you know, work or whatever, and they'll just be like, mama, 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 and I'm like, bro, leave your mama alone. And they then like it was one time we were playing, we were doing something, and baby boy just like, I said, what? You talking about stay down? I said, put your hands down. You talking about some That's my only thing about daycare, man. They be picking up so much with daycare. I'm like,
yeah, we don't do that right.
He doing that like, I'm like,
and then, man.
So I can't. I be trying to let stuff go.
Yeah,
but then it affects me because I'm like, my brain is like, you need to correct it, or we need to put some boundaries in place for that, so we don't have to deal with that later on. That's how I'm always thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'll say this and then I'll let you go. Another example. Yesterday, I was bathing the boys. Jaxie, you know, I don't know why, but for some reason they like when their mama bathe them. And we do the same thing. We just sit there and watch them play.
You think you do?
We do.
Okay.
So from what I've seen, I say that. Yeah. But it's like we do the same thing. I mean, I'm in the living room. I can see the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's sitting there and she might say something like, "Oh, okay, that's cool," and then I'm sitting there. I might say, "Okay, buddy, cool," you know, whatever. And we just let them play in the tub.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I'm like, "All right, boy, bath time." Immediately they like, "Mama, can you bathe us?" And she like, "No." And Jaxie just started screaming. Yeah, he always screaming. Like, as soon as I say bath time, put the toys up, he just start crying. And so I'm trying to get him out of there. He just he crying. And my patience, the little patience I had, got vaporized. Yeah, he got vaporized.
So you heard that scream.
Well, as soon as we get to the bathroom and he's still screaming, and I'm like, "Man, come on, brush your teeth," and he just screaming. And so then Jonah, they had their little step stools right in front of the sink.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, Jonah is a couple inches taller than Jackson, but he like to grab on the sink and pull himself in above the sink to spit the toothpaste and stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even have to do that because he's tall enough. He can just spit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm over there just, getting everything set up. I hear Jaxie crying like, get off me, get off me. I look down. Jonah is using Jackson's shoulder all up by his head to like pick himself up and to
Well,
spit
he
in the
ain't got
seat.
to.
When he ain't got to. So I said, man, what you doing? I said, what you doing? You hurting your brother. I told you about trying to do all that. Just spit. You ain't gotta get on your tippy toes to. And so he started crying. And like I'm like, all right, bro. And so he went to the doctor. Nah, you good, bro. You went to the doctor. I'm just gonna tell my story, bro. He went to the doctor yesterday.
Speak your truth, King. Speak your truth, King.
He went to the doctor yesterday. And so he got some shots in two shots in his leg. You know, they get a little Band-Aid or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
And so he like, Daddy, I don't want to. He outside in the hallway crying. I'm dealing with Jaxie inside the bathroom. Get him calmed down finally. Oh no. And Jonah taking his clothes off and ready to get in the tub. And he's just out there whining. I'm like, why are you whining? What's wrong? And he's like, I don't want to take my Band-Aid off. I'm like, bro. I ain't said nothing about your Band-Aid. And I said, well, you might want, and then I said, you might want to take your Band-Aid off so it don't hurt when it's time to take it off. You don't listen. I said, he kept it on, all right? And then Jaxie still screaming. So eventually my wife come in, she was like, let me just bathe him. And, you know, I'm like, no. I
got it, baby.
I'm in the fire now.
Yeah.
I said, no.
We're gonna let this thing burn.
Yeah. I put it out. Yeah. And so you know, I put it out. And so I'm like,
fireman. Fireman.
I got it. I'll put you in. But yeah, she came in and she was like, you know, I bathed him. I was like, nah, we good. I was like, he good. He ain't hurt. He ain't in danger.
Yeah,
he all right. He be all right. And she's like, no, because you know, so you coming in doing this,
and they see you,
and see you keep doing it. He gonna keep doing this. When it's bath time, it's get up, not mommy, no. Yeah. So I was like, no, you know, and so I was like, we just gonna have to do what they gonna do.
Yeah, for sure.
And they sat in that tub and they bathed.
But bro, I feel like I'm kind of the same way. Like, and bro, on some different type of time. On some,
I'll just play.
On some, bro.
I'm a chill guy.
I mean, I'm a chill guy. That's what I was thinking about after my wife left out. After me and her talked, I was like, you know, I don't really have like a lot of patience for my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got a lot of, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it caused me to kind of reflect. What convicts me a lot of the time is that when I'm having those moments, I'll always remember how like patient God is like with me. You know what I'm saying? Like there are times, bro, where I'm on some. Nah, I ain't got time to do it. I ain't got time to sit and, you know, necessarily be in your presence. I ain't necessarily got time to pray or whatever it's like that. But as soon as something pop off, soon thing get a little rocky. Oh man, you can't get me to like not be in my word and stuff like that. So I feel like I've been getting better because I think a lot of that is too. It is kind of somewhat of a fear response because you like, man, God, you gave me these boys, so I got to raise them to be men. Well, yeah, that's true. But also you have to raise them to be men. Like, Jason, what does that mean? It's like, I believe, man, our dads did the best they could, but I think we know a whole lot better, especially being one of us being a counselor and another one of us, you know what I'm saying, you know, married to a therapist and also doing his own, you know, therapy and everything else like that. I think there's an emotional intelligence that we both have that constantly fights with how we was kind of brought up. Like we didn't see men, and I was telling my dad this. I was kind of educating him about emotional intelligence, and he was like, "Man, Jason, that's an interesting concept." But I think we, knowing better, you know what I'm saying, should be able to put into practice what we know better. But at the same time, like, bro, we men, like, cause it be day, like one of my sons, he just a passionate kid. He is 0 to 100 on the scale. Is either he not happy or he 100% happy. Either he's super active or my guy chilling and laying down. He either not sad or he all the way there. And that to me, man, I think the good Lord placed him in my life to, first of all, help him manage his emotions, because I think also in some aspects, like you gonna have to compartmentalize your emotions for a minute. You know what I mean? As long as it's not like for like a long time. But I think God gave, me my second son to slow down, to take time, to you can't muscle my second son. You can't muscle Scoot. You can't Scoot ain't going. He ain't he is gonna feel what he feel, and he gonna feel it until you're able to like empathize with him. And that's a blessing in itself. But man, today, man, them jokers they really wasn't doing anything but being 4 years old. But one of my biggest things I'm teaching them now is to clean up their room. And so even now, we like, all right, it's time to clean up. Bruh. Man, go clean the room, bro. I ain't. My wife was like, you gotta play a game with her, bro. This is the game. Clean up. I ain't on that. I ain't on that. Who the fastest and all that. All this stuff need to be off the floor. Pick up this stuff. I ain't. But here's the development. Here's the different development. You can do that just because you know what I'm saying, because your dad taught you how to do that. But the depth in your development may be, all right, bro.
Stopping that.
All right, bro. Y'all got 10 minutes. Pick up the toy.
I be having some toxic moments.
Oh, bro, all the time.
I tell you too. I just had so
all the time.
I tell you right now. So when they clean up and they start their crying and they taking their time, like my baby boy, he gonna cry, but my oldest, he gonna take his time. And then I say, guys, clean up. Let's clean up. Let's put the toys up. All right,
let's get to it.
And then my oldest son, he stressed out on the couch. Like, if I tell y'all to clean up one more time, I'm swinging. I'm laying hands if I got to tell y'all to clean up one more time.
And just like that.
And just like that. Spotless.
Man,
but that one really not that bad. The bad one was yesterday. My son, and I've been thinking about it. And my son, I finally get him out the tub, and he just boohoo crying. The oldest one. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I'm scared. I'm like, oh, what? And he was like, Band-Aid, yo. My Band-Aid gonna hurt. I said, well, you should have took it off when Daddy told you to take it off. That's why I
Bro, tell me you didn't do it.
Did what?
Oh, I thought you ripped that joint off.
No, I ain't rip it, but he was I mean, I ripped it, but he was like, he was crying. He was just so like, and while he was crying, I just took it off. Like, I just ripped it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you feel it?
Yeah.
No. I was like, I told you, bro.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I said the really toxic dad thing. Like, you gotta stop all that crying like a little girl.
Oh yeah.
I said that, and I was like, and when I said, I was like, I said, why you say that?
I was like, bro, nah.
But he was crying. We weren't even doing nothing.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
but that's how I know my patience is like it's gone because I usually don't say that. I'll be like, buddy, you gotta chill or something.
But
when I said that, I was like, yeah.
Here's the thing, man, that I was like super convicted about that I should have did before they went to sleep, but I didn't. But so it's gonna probably bother me until I do it. So even come down the hallway with his lip bleeding, I mean, I'm already kind of like not wanting to deal with it, and you crying, so I'm like, all right, he just, you could tell he cried different. So I go around the corner, his lip bleeding. So he trying to get consoled, but he got blood on the shirt. So I was like, all right, let me take his shirt off. Gave him a little hug. And in the midst of that, I'm like, we're nowhere. Cause I know what y'all back here do. Y'all back here WWE SmackDown up in there. So I'm asking Noah, and at this point I'm yelling. I'm like, I'm yelling because I'm like, well, and
angry Turk,
man, dog, I'm hot, dog.
Hot Turk, pause.
That's crazy. And I see Noah, and thinking about it now, it's like I was like, all right, bro, you went too far. Cause I'm asking him like, man, what happened? But I'm asking, and cause we grown now. So unless you see somebody like Shaq or like somebody 6'8", everybody pretty much is kind of the general same height. Like Cat might be a couple inches, but here's this little boy sitting in his room, in the corner of his room, and he see his daddy who towering over him, and Noah on some like, all right, bro, I'm just trying to get away, so I'm just gonna say I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm like, nah, bro, what happened? You ain't gotta go to no bathroom. What happened? And so both of them like end up, of course, the Brea come out the bag because she trying to, she our wives know us, and they know we probably ain't got as much patience as they do. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't on it. But if they need somebody to get order, you already know what's going on. So she come out the back and she get the boys. And while I was sitting back there, I was thinking about Noah and how scared it probably would have been because his dad was just off that day. It made me think about a similar situation that kind of shaped my own life with my own dad. I'm at church getting picked on with the woo-woo. My daddy come run the cats that's picking me out, picking on me off. And he said, Jason, stop crying like a baby. And then just walked off. And so that's always kind of stuck with me. And while I was sitting back there, I was thinking to myself, kind of like what you were saying, is like, dang, I don't want to break my sons. And I was like, man, what if that's that man like first like pivotal memory that he have like of me? So that kind of drew the topic, bro. It's like, especially I think with our sons, man, it's like, and I think, I ain't gonna say all men, but I think when men become like dads and stuff, because I think we kind of became fathers, man, at a time where we were still kind of climbing away. I really can't explain it, but it's like, I think we were ready to have kids, but I don't think we knew what all kind of went fully into like having them. And so now you got these sons that are, you know what I'm saying, very, I don't want to say very emotional, but they are emotionally aware. And so now we have to do the adjusting as far as like with like being dads, man.
We gotta balance it. So
yeah,
gotta balance it. So that's what I'm developing and dying.
Yeah.
I'm developing the trying to develop the patience, the understanding, putting the understanding first, and put the other stuff second because, as a kid, you don't know any better. But it's like it's a constant thing, and hey, I get shoot, I feel the weight of it when I just think about it, like, because I'm telling myself I ask myself, like, what are you really trying to do? And it's like, I'm trying to be a good father, but also trying to, balance that with the other stuff. But I'm so stuck on making sure that they become good boys and good people that, I feel like it's overtaking the other aspects of just like,
Kicking it with them, spending time with them. So,
because when I do, it's like I notice that, why are you hitting your brother? Why are you all in your brother's face? Why are you why are y'all the way they be playing with their toys, bro?
oh dog, don't even.
They got hella trucks and stuff. And so they in the phase now where they just push the truck hard as they can, and they just ramming it to the wall and stuff. I think that's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. Making me overstimulate. It's constant noise, bro. Like, and it ain't even just that. It's the type of noise. It's screaming, ramming, like.
Bro, it's just noise.
Just noise. I'm trying to listen to a book in my ear. I'm trying to talk to my wife. I'm like, I'm in the game chat trying to listen to what they saying,
bro.
And it's just like.
But you know what's funny, bro? My daddy got a thing about laughing at me, man, when I'm talking about, like, family and my wife and stuff like that. If he'll hear something that he knows silly, and he'll just start laughing. Like, he'll start laughing and don't respond. And he'll just go back to what he doing. He just laugh and just go away. So I told my and man, with grandparents, man, they grandkids, like, they golden. Them two jokers that's up in there sleep right now. Man, them jokers, when they go up there, my mom and my dad have, ain't do no wrong. Right. Man, I told them one day I was sitting there, I was like, man, bro, just so much noise. It's like, man, I just be wanting them just to sit down and be quiet for a couple hours. My daddy literally looked at me. We in the middle of a conversation, bro, laughed and just turned. He just laughed and just started watching TV. My mom said, Jason, you cannot expect them 4-year-olds, them 3-year-olds, them 2-year-olds, or whatever, to be in a room and you want them boys to completely sit down. Man, my barber told me, he said, man, you ought to be happy your kids is like that. Because there's some kid, man, it's like I mean, I don't even think it's like even like spectrum, but it's like they just can't, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to be sick or nothing else like that. Yeah. Like, the healthiest they can be, which is, I think I seen this somewhere, it's like, we get good reports from school all the time. Like, the boys are super intelligent. The boys are very emotionally intelligent. And Evan first went to school. He was like, I think he was like 3. And he was like 3. And he was having a moment. And he said, I need to take a deep breath. And the teacher said, all right, yeah, go ahead, take a deep breath. He took a deep breath and regulated himself. And she said, I've never known a 3-year-old to be able to do that. And when they get here, man, them jokers is off the wall and everything else like that. And I'm like, man, what is going on?
My wife told me that. She's like, they spend the whole day, containing whatever, being whatever, and they get here and they just, they comfortable and stuff. But I'm like, I just need help. We need some order. We can't. I can't function with the constant noise after I've had a long day. You've had a long day.
But if I'm being honest, bro, if I'm being real, I find that they are a lot more regulated. Because what I started to do, instead of coming in the house, you know what I'm saying, come in the house, y'all take y'all coats off, take your shoes off, go get in y'all room, I'll bring y'all a snack or whatever. I found, man, that when I started actually going in their room and just not doing nothing crazy, just like sitting on the floor, playing with them and stuff like that, they're a lot more like regulated, like the rest of the day. Like, and it only take about 30 minutes. And that's something else my mom had to tell me too, is like, you only gonna have your boys this size for only a small amount of time. And I think we got to give ourselves a bit of grace. you know what I'm saying, in our development and say, man, it really ain't on us to, it's on us to like train our kids, but God gonna develop them into being good cats. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna give them a direction. We gonna this, that, and the third. But at the same time, like God gonna direct that, man. So man, I think one of the great I think I agree with you, man. Where I'm learning to diet, which we really need to do a part 2, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm learning to die in marriage too, though. Man. Oh, part 2.
Part 2. Part 2.
Cause of
part 2 ski.
Cause man, that's like
that's the one. Oh no, what is you doing, baby?
What you doing, baby? Ooh, John, that's the one.
That's the one.
Bro, I wonder whatever happened to them cats, man.
Bro, that man, I seen that man boxing one time, bro.
The
big one. No, Nick. Dan still be dancing.
Oh, man. He used to come out of nowhere. That man started weeping. Damn, what you doing, baby?
Oh, Dad. Oh no, baby. What is you doing? You gonna get us kicked out. Peter, 1, 2 with the wop.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Well, yeah, man, we gotta do a part 2. We gotta do a part 2, man. We need to do a part 3. What we do spiritually too, man. But yeah, man.
I think we could do it 3. We could do a 3-part series.
Yeah, we on the bigger and better things, so we getting it. But yeah, man,
we could do 3 parts. We could do 3 parts. I'm down with that.
For all your dads out there, man, y'all, when y'all hear this video, when y'all see it on YouTube, when you get it on Facebook, listen wherever you gonna be listening, man, y'all drop me, man, how y'all dying in y'all development as being the dad. So, man, we about to sign off.
Yeah, just and not even just men, not even just husbands, just men.
Yeah, for sure.
People. You know, if you watch the podcast, whether you're a man or a woman, or whatever, and you identify what we talking about, just, you know, comment. We appreciate the support. You know, it's our fault that we kind of keep starting and stopping, but we really just learning everything, and being a parent, being a husband, being you know, workers in society. It's just it sometimes it comes to a head, and you just have to like kind of regroup. But we both, you know, we had to talk, and
we locked in.
You know, it's something we like to do, and I think, you know, for the time being, we just had to be intentional about taking the trying to be something we not, and because what we are, we just, you know, 2 homeboys decided to make a podcast for men like us, you know, people like us, none of that fake stuff, all that rah clout chasing bull junk. Oh yeah. That's the one. So, you know, this real talk, real stuff, you know, because as Christian, I think on the outside, people that are not Christian or questioning, you know, Christian, you know, whatever, like, let go of that perfect stuff. Like, this isn't about being perfect. This is about learning
about striving.
You know, striving and learning, because ain't no real Christian is perfect. And they gonna tell you.
My boy got some sauce that he want to talk about.
Now, I mean, I'm just saying, because I be seeing like the stuff we be sending each other in the group chat, and like about that woman.
Oh yeah.
Or not that woman, but the people just in general, people saying stuff. I'm just like,
it's a lot, man. Y'all.
That's just for clout. She probably gonna pay for that kid college regardless. That's just for somebody to come in, get views. It just makes me sick sometimes.
This is what I say to everybody, and I stand by this on everything. I think there are 2 essential things that everybody that's that's in Christ, that's a follower of Christ, need to do. Number one, you need to get in your word. Like that's numero uno. And two, you need to find a church family that love you, that support you, that you can go to and you can get spiritually fed. Them two things. If you do them two things, man, get off the internet, you're gonna be straight. You're gonna be all right. Cause can't nobody fake the funk with them two
And be
things.
kind.
Yeah, be kind.
Cause I'm if you a 45er, you ain't no real Christian. I would say
45er.
if you a 45er,
I have no idea what that means. But
I mean, if you a 40,
ooh,
yeah,
I'm catching on.
There we go.
Hey,
if you a 45er, I don't know, man.
I ain't hearing it from you. I ain't hearing it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't hearing it.
You know what I'm saying though. Miss me with that. Get out of my face with that.
MLU the show for men like you.
And men like us. It's your boy Wontae and your boy Jason.
On them out, they talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for